how you know your backpack is probably way too heavy. 1, you can barely pick it up without making a grunting sound. 2, even with the buckles that are part of the backpack to help you carry it and not put a strain on your back, it's still a strain on your back. And 3, when you pick it up, one of the arm straps starts to rip, even though this is supposed to be a hiking backpack. I guess I need to lighten my load. Kind of in a rush this morning. Good morning, SHunShiners and possibly SHunShaders. So, continuing what I've been talking about, well, peripatetically walking around in circles for the past couple of days. Peripatetic, to walk around without a purpose. So yeah, continue what I've been saying about the girl that I like. Yes, thus more of the story unfolds today. Actually, completely separate, but somehow strangely connected. Anyway, so I was in math class, and I was telling someone who was interested in knowing the story or whatever. I told them that, like, yeah, this person said no, and then everybody at my table, it was like 3 other people, really wanted to know. But like I said, with you guys not answering any questions, yada yada yada. So they started asking questions, and even though I told them I would not say who it was, even if they got it right, and so they didn't ask names, they started asking questions that I wound up answering as like a sort of a logic game. As I tried to figure out who it was. The answers to those questions should be scrolling over my face right now, or as I'm talking. I'm not going to go through them since I don't remember them. I have them on a piece of paper in my pocket, but I'm going to just put them in as a scrolling title. You can read them then. Anyways, basically, so first was just the 3 people at my table who were trying to figure out. Then the teacher came over, and she was suddenly interested. This is my math class. And then 2 people at the table behind us got interested, and then like one person on like the other half of the classroom, like who was closer to our half of the classroom, but still on the other side of the room, pretty much, were trying to guess it. And the last person to join this sort of accidental name game logic thing was the person wound up to be the person to get it correct. And so, I mean, I don't know why I somehow managed to get at least half the class interested in my love life, but it was an interesting and slightly uncomfortable experience. But we were in math class, and math is all about logic, so accidentally playing a name logic game, I guess, kind of fit with not only what we're learning, but with the curriculum in general. And because it was about the person that I liked, yes, I'm putting it in past tense, I'm extremely fast at getting over things like that. It's somehow connected to the other stuff that I've discussed while peripatetically walking around in circles for the past couple of days. And now that I've completely bookended my conversation with the same set of words, I am now going to awkwardly... So apparently, Geek Squad needs some more information to fix my camera. So I'm going to call them now at their personal Geek Squad number, I guess. Apparently Geek Squad is different than Best Buy. They're Best Buy owned thing, probably, though. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But I am going to call them. I might turn the camera back on once I type in the number, but I kind of need 2 hands to do that. Well, looks like I have to go to the Best Buy store near me after all. Well, my dad was wrong. He thought that I could just call Geek Squad and get that fixed, but no. I could call the local Best Buy, but I don't know their number. So, yeah. Now I'm calling Best Buy and I'm on hold. So apparently either they didn't have the parts, it was too expensive to fix, or something like that, but whatever it is, I was approved to get a new camera. So now I'm going to go and see if my mom will take me to Best Buy. And in the background is my friend Nick and Zarek on Skype. If you guys want to say hi before I leave.
Zarek is another call, I think. Well, hello.
Yeah, hopefully this camera is really horrible when it comes to sound from the internet, so scream. No, just kidding. He said hello, in case you couldn't hear him. But, yeah, so this might be one of the last few clips that I film on this camera. Thank God. Horrible sound quality, horrible quality in general, and absolutely no image stabilization. This is the official last clip that's going to be with this camera. I'm heading into Best Buy as I try not to vlog into oncoming traffic. I'm going to head into Best Buy and get my replacement and hope it doesn't break as easily as the last one did. Well, I have this camera again. It's an exchange, so it's not the camera that I'm officially used to. The scratches and dings and all that kind of stuff that made the other camera mine, so to speak. By dings, I mean scratches and dings. I mean my friend was trying to untwist it from my tripod. It sort of scratched at the bottom because he didn't know how to do it correctly. So that's fixed. Apparently there's a newer version of this camera, the Canon ELPH HS 310, but that was more expensive, and it only had an exchange value for the cost of this camera as it is now, not as it was when I bought it. So I only had enough for this camera, and I didn't have any extra money to spend, but I'll keep it in mind. I might buy that new camera, have this one as a backup, and then my dad's camera that I've been using as a backup to my backup. But with the new camera, I got a completely new installing disk for the program that it uses. It's already on my computer. I don't need it. I got a whole nother cord that connects you to, the camera to the computer. So if I lose one, I have another one. I now have 2 chargers and 3 batteries. So I think it was a pretty good idea to exchange it, even though it wasn't really my idea, it was Best Buy's. But yes, better sound quality, 1080p, at least when I film it. By the time it gets to iTunes, not so much. But image stabilization, so I can go like this, and well, you'll see it clearer and it won't be as shaky. Yeah. So I'm gonna go watch some Gurren Lagann, which is a really weird, apparently manly, anime show that my friend Nick showed me and my friend Zarek watched, and now they keep making reference to it, and I want to be in the know on what kind of references they're making. So, for now, peace, I guess. Yeah, peace. See you in a bit. So apparently, as my dad was sort of in the middle of saying when I turned the camera on, apparently yesterday my dog must have tried to eat a hornet or a bee of some sort, and his whole mouth was puffed up apparently. Is it gone now? I didn't notice it.
Yeah, it's gone.
And so he wasn't going to sleep last night, and apparently that happened, as well as the dog going to the bathroom inside the house, probably because he didn't feel right in the face, and it made him all nervous. But, yeah. You've seen him in the vlogs, or, well, you meaning the audience. I always have to specify. Anyways, he has a small face, but apparently his face is because he was bitten, on the inside of his mouth or something. I mean, who eats a hornet? Must have been bothering him, and he didn't know any better. It's oh, ah, yeah. So, yeah, awkward cut. Good night, whoever's watching this. See you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me. Man, it is good to finally say that on a camera I actually own. Oh yeah, I have to give my dad back his camera. Cue outro.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben Stock that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunSHineSHate. SHunSHineSHate. SHunSHineSHate has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, 'cause it's SHunSHineSHate.
I won't see you, you will see me.